firststepreading.com.
Hi, this is Heather from firststepreading.com. For the sentence of this video, you will find it under August 14th, but other than that, the date is just used as an example. You do not have to watch this video on a particular date. Your child will still learn calendar and days of the week regardless of the date you watch this video. On that note, let's get started. How many months are in a year? There are 12 months in the year. Let's say them together. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the 12 months in a year. Today we're talking about August. August is in the season of summer. There are 4 seasons in the year: spring, summer, fall, and winter. Summer is our hottest season. Then it starts to cool down in the fall. The leaves will change colors. They'll fall off the trees. Another word for fall is autumn. After fall is winter, our coldest season. In many places it will snow. After winter it is spring, where it starts to warm up again. You get a lot of rain. Leaves come back on the trees and flowers bloom. And then it's summer, the hottest season again. Okay? These are the 4 seasons in the year. So we're talking about August. So if you have your calendar, you could take it out now. And circle August. August is after July and before September. Now we're going to try to figure out what comes after 13. We can do that by counting. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good job. A 14 is a 1 and a 4. That's how you make a 14. Let's figure out what color our 14 should be on our calendar, because we're doing an ABB pattern, red, black, black. Okay? Red, black, black, red, black, black, red, black, black, red, black, black, red, black. Right. So let's put our black 14 on our calendar. And you can circle 14 on your paper. Remember, 14 is a 1 and a 4. How do I say August 14? I don't say it like that. Someone asks me the date, I say August 14th. August 14th. That's how you say the date. Now we're going to talk about days of the week, so you can take that paper out next. All worksheets are for free at firststepreading.com. If you don't have any of them, you can print them. Okay? Our letter of today is U. A short vowel U says like up or umbrella. And a long vowel U says U, right? Like unicorn or universe, or in words like mule, right? It says U. Now we're going to sing our Days of the Week song. There are 7 days of the week. If you know the song, you can sing it with me. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 days in the week. Today is Friday. For this video, today is Friday. So you circle Friday on your paper. And if today is Friday, what day was it yesterday? Thursday. So you circle Thursday. So you have today is Friday, yesterday is Thursday, and if today is Friday, what day is it tomorrow? Saturday. Should look like that. You go back to the beginning to figure it out. Friday, what comes before? Thursday. What comes after Saturday? And you circle it like that. Okay? So Saturday and Sunday are our weekend, right? Friday's the last day of the week. Okay? Now we're going to talk about weather. The way you find your weather is you look out your window because weather is different depending on where you live. Well, first I say what describes my weather best. I look out my window and I see today is sunny. You might look out your window and it might be cloudy. If you're watching this in the winter, it could be snowy, it could be windy, or raining, which you'd say rainy. Then I say what describes my temperature best. Is it swimming weather? Then it's hot. Okay. Okay. If it's not swimming weather but still pretty hot, it is warm. If it's freezing, cold, snowy, blizzard weather, it is cold. And if it's not quite freezing, then you say it's cool. So something that describes the temperature and something that describes the weather, and you can do your graphing. So I would do sunny and hot. I do the next square above to do my graphing. Okay? Now we're moving to math. So if you have your counting by twos and you're counting by fives, you can take them out now. We're going to start with twos. You read the numbers in black. If you don't have these, do not worry. It's right here. The twos are in green. The twos are in green. The fives are in black. So we'll do it together. We're going to start with the twos. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Amazing. Now can you do the fives with me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Great job. Now we're going to do the tens and we'll do it 2 times. It's only up here in red. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. One more time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So please, please, please work on your twos, your tens, and especially this week, work on your fives. It's really, really, really going to help you with your tally marks. Okay? Every 5 is another group of tally marks. So we're going to start talking about tally marks. Let me take them out. And we're going all the way to 20. And I'm going to show you how it has to do with fives, counting by fives. So I said every 5 is a group of tally marks. 5, that means 5, 10, 15, and 20 is its own group, is a whole group. You want to see? 1, 2, 3, 4, and we cross at 5, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, we cross at 10. Every time it's a 5, you have a cross. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, cross 20. It will really help you remember when to cross if you practice your 5s to 20. Okay, so I recommend doing this sheet along with your tally mark sheet this week. So let's take out, we're going to 20. Let me take out a sheet that goes to 20. If the number is bigger than 15, that would be a sheet that could go to 20. So I'll take one of those. There's a lot of tally mark sheets you can print out for practice. I'm going to put it in here and we're going to do it together. So it says make tally marks to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, cross 10. Because you do 4 cross, right? And 4 more cross. 11, 12, 13, 14, cross 15. Now to 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, cross 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, cross 15, 16, 17. Now all the way to 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, cross a 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, cross a 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. You see how I'm writing them is I'm counting every time I write a tally mark. You need to do that or you are going to lose track of how many you've done. So you do it slowly and every time you write you count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, cross 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, cross 10. 11, 12. Now here, I have my tally marks and I have to count them and write the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There was 20. Okay? This is going all the way to 20. If this is too hard, you do not need to go to 20. 20 is a very big number. So you can go to 15. You can go to 10. And there's also up to 5. So you can keep practicing. This is till 10, but you can do as many as you feel comfortable with because we went pretty quick because August is our review. Okay? If you're only comfortable to 5, work on the worksheets to 5. 5 is the first cross, right? We cross every 5. If you can do to 10, do the worksheets to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and we do a second cross at 10. Wherever you're comfortable, do the worksheets up to that number. Okay? Remember, every 5 is a cross. So it will cross on 5, 10, 15, and 20, just like your counting by 5s worksheet. That is our 5s for this week is tally marks. This is the last day we're working on it. And then on Monday, we're going to go review addition. So this is the last day for tally marks. Do the best you can on the worksheets and go as high as you feel comfortable. A good way to practice, remember, was our popsicle sticks. So for the popsicle sticks, you don't need sticky things. That's just so it doesn't fall down when I'm showing you. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, cross at 5, right? When you get to 5, it crosses. Okay, that's 5. Then you start again for 6. 6 is just one more. A 5 and one more. 6, 7, 8, see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so that means at 10 I have to cross. Okay? That's how I go to 10. Every 5 I cross. So if it helps, you can write your tally marks with popsicle sticks because they're easy to count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't forget to count your one that's across. Okay? Go as high as you feel comfortable. You can practice your popsicle sticks. You can do your worksheets. Okay? This is the last day to practice our tally marks. Okay? Now we're going to move on to reviewing science. So we have been talking about habitats, right? We've talked about the ocean habitat. Remember, we made our ocean, we made our desert, and we made a rainforest. See how foggy this is? Because it's actually raining in my jar. The water comes up. And when it gets too full on the lid, it comes back down because the rainforest, remember, had a lot of rain. And we talked about how habitats are homes for different animals. We went over how whales need to live in the ocean. You would not find a whale at the desert because they can only breathe underwater. Well, actually, they come up for air, but they need to swim and spend majority of their time in the ocean. So there's certain animals that live in certain places. So we had our tortoises and our snakes and our scorpions and cactus or cacti in the desert. We had jellyfish, octopus, lobsters, crabs, clams, whales, sharks, fish in our ocean habitat. We talked about our rainforest that has lots of animals. It had our monkeys. It has lots of birds, lots of bugs, lots of, what other animals? Jaguars, apes, gorillas. You'll find lots of different animals in a rainforest because there's a lot of water, a lot of plants, because it rains a lot, and lots of really, really, really tall trees. So there's monkeys that live in the trees, there's sloths that live in the trees, all sorts of animals that live in the rainforest. And then this week, we went over grasslands, areas that are made up of grass. My grass has not grown yet. And this is my jar with my seeds, and I'm waiting for my grass to grow. And I'll show you some animals that live there. We have giraffes. We have elephants, zebras, cheetahs, rhinoceroses, antelopes, and deer. They live in grasslands, and lions. These are areas of lots and lots and lots of grass. They don't have tall trees. They don't get enough water for that, but they have really good soil. So a lot of grasslands turn into farms. Some animals are zebras, lions, foxes, bison, which look like buffalo, elephants, rhinoceros, coyotes, antelopes, gophers, cheetahs, and deer. Those are some of the animals that live there. Okay? So in Africa, you're going to get the African animals that live in the African grasslands called savannas. So those are going to be, your African animals would be lions and elephants and zebras. And then in the other areas, you'll get bison, foxes, coyotes, gophers, and deer. So depending where the grassland is, different animals live there. but they still need grasslands to live, certain animals, right? They eat the grasses. And then some of the animals eat the animals that eat the grasses. So those are our grasslands. Then we talked about the Arctic. The Arctic is the area near the North Pole. It is absolutely freezing in the Arctic, remember? We talked about that. The land is made of ice. It is ice on top of water. It's not normal land. We made our Arctic. So in order to live there, you need to have a way to keep warm. Animals can't just stick on jackets and hats and mittens and gloves and boots like we do. Their bodies have to be able to stay warm. So we talked about blubber, right? That they have a layer of blubber or fat. And we did the experiment with sticking our finger in cold water and then sticking our finger wrapped in blubber in cold water and then sticking our finger wrapped in blubber and a mitten to be like fur, like a polar bear. And we saw how it kept our finger warm. So that is like our Arctic animals. These are animals that have to have a way to keep themselves warm. So they're animals like polar bears, walruses, seals, narwhals, which are whales with a horn. Whales, those are some of the animals that live there. So this is the one my daughter made. She just stuck stickers and ice, and she put whales and walruses and seals, right? Because there's a lot of freezing water and ice in the Arctic. And then yesterday we talked about our wetlands. Wetlands are areas of water that get more or less with the rain. They fill up when there's a lot of rain, and when there's not a lot of rain, then the water will go down. It's not like a lake where there's always rain. So these kind of areas are home to birds, lots of bugs like mosquitoes, dragonflies, spiders, beetles. Because the water, if it's not getting a lot of rain, then it gets more muddy. And if it has a lot of rain, it looks more clear. And the water has tiny, tiny little bugs in it, which feeds our frogs and our turtles and some of the fish in these wetlands. Also, a famous kind of wetland is a swamp, and that is home to alligators, right? And crocodiles. So we have our crocodiles that live there. We have our frogs, turtles, snakes, and lots of bugs and birds. So those are the habitats we learned about. And remember, habitats is basically a fancy word for home. And different animals have different types of homes. So we have ocean that we talked about. We have desert, where it gets very, very little rain. We have rainforest, where it gets lots and lots of rain, so it has tall trees. Desert has very few plants, very few animals, because it doesn't get a lot of rain. And then we talked about Arctic, which is our freezing cold ice, right? Then we talked about grassland, which gets a medium amount of rain, not enough for tall trees, but tons and tons of grass. And last we talked about our wetlands, where it changes with the rain, right? It's home to like a pond and a swamp and a marsh. The rain, it's kind of dirty a lot of times. The water is dirty. And this is from our house. We've had a good amount of rain recently, so it's not that dirty. But you can still see there's dirt floating in there, and there's little tiny bugs. This is from the pond near our house. And this is from the pond right after the rain. And it looks so much cleaner, but there's still little bugs in there because those bugs feed the frogs and the turtles and the fish that live in our pond. So those are the habitats we talked about. You can do your Arctic experiment with your finger in the ice if your adult says so. You can cut out your wetlands, your Arctic, and your grassland worksheets. And get the last review. It says wetlands, you draw an animal. Like you can draw draw a bird. It says Arctic, you draw an animal that lives there. And grassland, you can draw an animal that lives there, a zebra, a deer, just a review. And we have this for all 6 habitats we went over. And don't forget, you can also make your habitats in a jar. If you don't have stickers, do this. Cut out the worksheet and paste it on the back, so that when you look through it, it looks like the polar bear, the walrus, and the penguin or the whale is in the habitat. So you can do that for all of the 6 habitats we talked about. You can cut and paste the worksheets and use them instead of stickers, because they're animals, right? Now we're going to move on to language arts. We're going to start with our vowel song. A is a vowel, a vowel, a vowel. A is a vowel, A-E-I-O-U. E is a vowel, a vowel, a vowel. E is a vowel, A-E-I-O-U. I is a vowel, a vowel, a vowel. I is a vowel, A-E-I-O-U. O is a vowel, a vowel, a vowel. O is a vowel, A-E-I-O-U. U is a vowel, a vowel, a vowel. U is a vowel, A-E-I-O-U. Those are our vowels, our vowels, our vowels. Those are our vowels, A-E-I-O-U. So remember, these 5 letters are called vowels. Every other letter is called a consonant. Consonants are just going to make their sound. But if you see 2 vowels in a word, a vowel, a consonant, a vowel, or 2 vowels next to each other, the first vowel is going to say its name, and the second vowel is going to say nothing. So let's sing that song. Vowel, vowel, consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant. The first vowel says its name, U. The second vowel says nothing. Now we're going to read our long vowel U sentence. Okay, this is the word like, kind of erased. That's our sight word. Remember, sight words are the words you need to memorize. Like is from book 2. But all these words, you should make flashcards, you should watch the sight word videos, and you should practice them often. You need to know them. They'll help you read faster and understand what you're reading better. So first thing I do, I'm going to underline my sight words, which is like. Then I'm going to circle my phonics words. Ooh, I have some Crisco from my experiment on my pen. Okay, so I'm going to circle this, I'm going to circle this, circle this, circle this, and circle this. Now I'm going to find my vowels. So first vowel is going to say its name. Oh, my UE words are special, right? They say ooh. Here's 2 vowels. First vowel says its name. Here's O-O. These also say ooh. Okay, that's an irregular. We learn in book 3, but I wanted to introduce it. Here's UE, says ooh. Okay, now I'm going to get started. La-uke, luke, likes, bl, bl, consonant blend, bl, ooh, blue, consonant blend, gl, e, glee, likes, bl, ooh, blue, t, ooh, two. Now I'm going to read it for understanding. Luke likes blue. Glee likes blue too. So there was actually 2 periods, one here and one here. So that means it was 2 sentences. I stopped after the first sentence. I made sure I paused, and then I continued. Luke likes blue, pause. Glee likes blue too, because you pause after a period. So this is the sentence under August 14th that you can print and practice reading. It's actually 2 sentences. It's our last long vowel U sentence that we're going to go over, and then we're going to start reviewing all the long vowels for the rest of August. So you can print that. You can read your long vowel U stories, all of them. Watch your long vowel U videos, sight words for language arts. Also, for writing, you can write something you learned this week. Use your sounds, sound out your words. You can look at your sight words if you have them on flashcards to help you spell those, but phonics words sound out. Okay? Try your best. Make sure you put spaces between your words. Write something you learned this week and draw your picture. End your sentence with a period. That's for language arts. Then we have science. You can make your 6 habitats. You can do your experiments. You can do your worksheets. And then math is tally marks. And really work on counting by 5s. And I hope you have a great weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Bye.
Hi, this is Heather from FirstStepReading.com. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube at First Step Reading. Like us on Facebook at First Step Reading. And follow us on Instagram at www.firststepreading.com. Thank you for watching our videos. If you have any questions or any suggestions, please reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, or on our channel. Thank you and have a great day.